Bordeaux, located in southwestern France, is a city renowned for its rich history, beautiful architecture, and of course, its world-famous wine. Known as the City of Wine, Bordeaux boasts over 120,000 hectares of vineyards, and is home to some of the most prestigious wine houses in the world. But beyond its wine culture, Bordeaux is also a bustling city with a vibrant cultural scene, charming streets lined with elegant buildings, and a lively waterfront. As a popular tourist destination, Bordeaux offers visitors a chance to experience the best of French culture, history, and gastronomy, all in one place. Number 1. Place de la Bourse. No visit to Bordeaux is complete without a visit to the city's most famous square. The Place de la Bourse has been a symbol of Bordeaux since its creation in the early 1700s. Conceived by Jacques Gabriel, architect to King Louis XV, the open design of the plaza represented the end of the walled cities of the medieval era. Rimmed with elegant 18th-century buildings on three sides, the square was originally separated from the Garonne River by railings. Number 2. Grand Théâtre de Bordeaux. Designed by renowned architect Victor Louis, the 18th-century Grand Théâtre is Bordeaux's star cultural attraction. Its neoclassical exterior with its parade of Corinthian columns lets visitors know they are about to enter a temple dedicated to the performing arts. Inside is a grand foyer adorned with marble statues that leads to a stunning blue and gold hall, decorated with frescoes and a massive crystal chandelier. Number 3. Bordeaux Cathedral. Best known as the place where a 13-year-old Eleanor of Aquitaine married Louis VII, the Cathédrale Saint-André de Bordeaux is located in the southern section of the city's historic district. While only one wall of the original 11th-century nave remains, the cathedral's soaring arches, intricately sculpted wood organ, stone-carved facade, and separate bell tower are well worth a visit. The cathedral is also home to a collection of religious artifacts. Number 4. Musée d'Aquitaine. One of the best places to explore French history outside of Paris, the Museum of Aquitaine charts the timeline of the region from prehistoric to modern times. Opened in 1987, the museum is also the burial place of statesman, philosopher and author, Michel de Montaigne, who is considered the most famous Bordelais in history. Eleanor of Aquitaine's life is well represented here. Number 5. Rue Sainte-Catherine. One of the longest pedestrian streets in Europe, the Rue Sainte-Catherine has been closed off to traffic since 1984. It was completely renovated in the early 2000s. Lined with major French chains and retailers, the northern part of the street is a prime shopping destination. With its many restaurants, cafes and boutiques, at the street's center point is the Place Saint Project, a pretty square where visitors can relax. Number 6. Porte Cailhau. Located at the Place du Palais on the banks of the Garonne River, the Porte Cailhau once served as the main entrance to the city. Designed as a monument to Charles VIII, the medieval gateway looks much the same as it did when it was constructed in 1495. Standing 10 stories high at its turreted apex, it was once incorporated into the city walls. The gate is of architectural interest, because it contains both Gothic and Renaissance features. Number 7. Basilica of St. Michael. The soaring 15th-century bell tower known as the Arrow, is the main attraction of the charming Basilique Saint Michel. The soil around Bordeaux may be perfect for growing grapes, but the subsoil is too weak to support heavy structures, so the slender 37-story high tower was built next to the cathedral, rather than atop it. Visitors can climb the 230 steps to the top to enjoy panoramic views of the city. Number 8. Musée des Beaux-Arts de Bordeaux. Art lovers are sure to be impressed by Bordeaux's beautiful Museum of Fine Arts. Established in 1801, the permanent collection of the recently renovated museum is spread out over 2 wings, and features masterpieces from the 15th to 20th century. Enriched by art seized during the Napoleonic Wars, the exhibits include works by Europe's greatest artists, from Titian and Veronese to Renoir and Rubens. Number 9. Porte de la Grosse Cloche. The second of Bordeaux's remaining medieval gates, the Porte de la Grosse Cloche was named after the Big Bell, installed in its central tower in 1775. Built over the remains of an earlier 13th century portal, the belfry itself was added in the 15th century. The belfry is one of the city's best-loved landmarks. Named Armand Louis, the giant bell rings 6 times each year to commemorate events like the storming of the Bastille and V-Day. Number 10. Pont de Pierre. The oldest bridge in Bordeaux, the Pont de Pierre was built during the early 1800s, under the orders of Napoleon Bonaparte. The bridge's 17 arches were intended to represent the 17 letters of the emperor's name. Each of the spans is marked with a white medallion in honor of Napoleon as well. The strong currents of the Garonne River make bridge building in Bordeaux challenging, and the Pont de Pierre served as the city's only bridge until 1965. Bordeaux is an exceptional destination for tourists seeking a mix of culture, history, and gastronomy. With its beautiful architecture, numerous museums, and world-renowned wines, there is something for everyone to enjoy in Bordeaux. Whether you choose to explore the city by foot, bike, or boat, you will be captivated by its charm and character. From the bustling streets of the city centre to the peaceful vineyards of the surrounding countryside, Bordeaux offers a unique and unforgettable experience that is sure to leave a lasting impression on any traveller. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.